What's up, my people? It's your boy, I'm Magnus, and I'm here with someone who is a fast rising artist, and he's currently based in Accra and also from Upper West region. Yes. So before we continue, I'd like to acknowledge two people who are sponsoring this video. We have the Gallery Studio who are hosting us for today's session again. Yes, they've been hosting us for a couple of months now when we came to Upper West region. Yeah, so you can get the Gallery on 059 059-236552. So they deal with graphic design, photo shoot, videography, picture frames, art portraits, and many more. So call them on the caller line. And our second sponsor for today's video is Rain Art Gallery. Yes, they deal with paintings, fashions, just like what I'm wearing. Just get them on the call line 0544 766 239. 0544 766 239. They are located at Mandela Junction inside the Owa. That's a Polish region, yes. They also do nationwide delivery, so you can get any of them for any of your home deco or outside decoration. They are just there for you. Before we continue, watch this video from my guest for today.
Etty, help me, let's do this together.
Ganaani is the name.
Gina, hello, Gina. Gina. I believe got them reason why I don't feel love no more. You betray my love for inside your heart and you fake I'm smiling low. Yeah, me know your heart and you over me, so I lose self-control. Can somebody come and heal my heart and don't feel fake emotions? Cause you are Gina, controlling my inner. I need a new healer to calm and set me from guitar. Cause you are Gina, controlling my inner. I need a new healer to come and save me from cheetah. He come across my baby, tell him I want talk something. We pay me for my party, Charlie I can't forget it. Yeah, my heart is broken, Charlie I can't forget it. I can't go eat nothing, I can't go for party. Yeah, tell me what I don't do. Show me where my photo. I carry your matter for my head like a load. I know be your father when you ask I provide you. Whatever you don't touch, they give me to. But what you they do me, don't they be me like. You shot me for Berlin, never saw it coming from you. I tell him and the mother say I get a little lover. If I bring them home, she go bust her.
So you're welcome, Ganaani.
Yeah, thank you very much, bro. What's up?
Ade. So I be you've watched the video that we just kept on the screen.
Yeah.
So what's up with that vibe? Because I realized that girl, I don't know her name actually, but I realized the way she was flowing. You see, she's like she was attracted to you inside the session.
Hey, Charlie. Why that one supposed to be the first? Nah, Charlie. I'm not supposed to be the first.
No, I know. I don't say to be the first one, but like the way the video they go, I see like everyone for the background, or not them they feel the vibe, but the girl be like she now.
Yeah, it be performer. So as you go for event, if you try to relate plus the people where them they watch. So like she was, I mean, a cute person, and
she was
I was
a cute
vibing
person.
with her, and
She was a cute person.
she liked what
She was
we
a
were
cute
doing.
person.
Yeah, she's cute.
You feel her?
Etty is cute. So
Oh, her name be Hetty.
everyone knows Etty is cute.
Yeah, I
so.
don't know. I didn't know.
Yeah.
All right, before we continue, I would like to know how your music career began.
Yeah, it all started back in JHS. Yeah. I was in Form 1. I took the stage by surprise, and then I felt like I could do more, and I felt joy out of whatever that I was doing at that time. I was just having fun as a kid. As time goes on, I wanted to start writing my own song. So
At the beginning, it wasn't like serious music you're trying to do, right?
No.
Okay. So, when I listened to some of your sound, you started like a rapper, but of late you've changed your sound to kind of like singing.
Yeah.
What informed you of that decision?
Yeah. I think it all started when I had change of management, and also I want to do commercial music. I don't want to just be a talent that people is just going to be like, yeah, I'm good.
Talking
You
about
understand?
management, like, can you give us a record label now? Because you signed to a record
Yeah,
label.
I'm currently under Cineworld Entertainment. Yeah, based in Accra. Yeah.
And Lincoln is your manager, right?
Lincoln is my road manager.
Road manager.
Yeah.
But who's your road manager?
Mr. Cine, Ruben Cine.
So back at the time you did music and now, do you feel like there's any improvement?
Yeah, there's huge improvement.
In what way?
Yeah, in a lot of ways. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So how are things going on with you and your new management team and your new record label?
Everything is smooth. Everything is soft. We just keep on doing what we can do. You know, we listen to the people. We know what they want. We give it to them, and we try to do more of good productions as well.
Oh, okay. So why did you rebrand yourself to Dagador Ganaani? Because initially,
Yeah.
I guess you're not using that name, using a different name. But what informed you to rebrand yourself to Dagador Ganaani?
Yeah, like I was saying, I wasn't really selling out commercially. Yeah, so when Lincoln came on board, he was like, yeah, I need to involve my dialect in whatever that I'm doing. And I listened to it and I wanted it to sound global. Yeah, so I took inspirations from the legends that I've known in our time and those that we've still come to meet in the system, like Taza Taylor, David Bibi, Alaba, Kojo Banle. Yeah, I really listened to most of them and I've been really picking up from them. So I just merged that inspiration with my old vibe and it created a whole new sound. And that was how Dagador vibe came up.
I'm really impressed with your management informing you that you should move with your dialect. That's really impressive because some people be like, just change to another,
Yeah,
or
sure.
just use the national one, which they call the English here.
Yeah.
But I'm really impressed with your management asking you to go by the, the local dialect.
Yeah, I know, right?
Is Lincoln from Upper West?
Yeah, Lincoln he's from Upper West.
Yeah, Lincoln, thanks for also accepting our interview here. So how are things moving on with your new record label?
I think you asked me that question.
Have I was asking? Okay, yes, ask it.
Yeah, I mean, we're moving on very smoothly, so yeah, we can't complain. Yeah.
Where do you think there's a loophole in this Upper West music industry and you think that it should work on?
I think our people are really up for new stuff and they really want to see new things, big productions, big featurings and all that, TV stations, promos and all that. So right now we are not just stuck in the ages where we just record songs, audios, couple of videos and then we drop albums. It's all about what you can really change, how you are going to change the game. And, I think the only way we can do that is that when we get the fan base, the support, and we get, we are able to mobilize fans out of these, fan base, we need to put in place certain measures that are really going to project our music out there. I believe if we do that, our value in the market industry is going to be changed and we are really going to be, talked about and our people are also going to start seeing new stuff.
Okay. I've listened to some of your songs with fellow artists, but I don't know your relationship with them in the region.
Yeah, we are cool. Like some of them are like brothers from another mother. We vibe, we chill. Anytime we get together, it's just like a hop on, like you get.
Before I'd like to ask this question. I know it's not really important, but to me, I feel like it's important. Yeah. So, what's your take on beef in the industry?
My take on beef.
Yeah, beefing of like artists, beef between two artists.
Well, I'm not really into that, but I can't judge the other people too that are into that because beef is always part of every industry. It's not only happening in Upper West, neither is it happening in only Ghana. It happens everywhere. And sometimes beef helps to promote, several artists, especially depending on the kind of musical genre that they are following, especially the rappers. So I can't really judge them, but I wouldn't really say I support it as much as that too. Yeah.
To me, or let me ask you again, do you think it's important in the Upper West music industry? Because it looks like Apawe's music has been down for a moment now, or a couple of months now. Do you think beefing is going to revive the industry again?
Beef is not meant to revive any industry.
But it's going to make the industry attractive
Beef
and then
only
active
makes things hot, like for a while. It doesn't really change anything. And the only thing you can say about beef is that it helps some artists to elevate, to get the attention that people felt they didn't used to get. You understand?
Yeah.
So it doesn't really change the industry, but it helps to improve the careers of the good ones that are actually benefiting from that aspect of beef. You understand? Yeah.
How do you compare Apawe's music to Southern music, the music in the South? I hope you get the question right.
Yeah, I get the question. I think few years back, I would say we were lacking behind, but right now, all the artists that are really current at the moment are really putting in 100% work. Like when you go to the camp of Northrop, when you come to Records Camp, when you go to Samboy, when you come to my camp, and Nashberries, and all the top guys you can mention at the moment. Everyone is, keeping their A game up. Like we are all working hard, and we don't just settle with the engineers or producers we have here. We also try to collaborate with outside, engineers and videographers and all that. And we are really putting in effort. The only difference between we and South right now is that South is already used to the way, and they're already into that space for a long time, and they are used to all the mechanisms, the investments, and everything that music is all about. They understand it well than we do. But I can say we're also picking up a few things that we learn, and it's really helping. Yeah.
So, talking about music again, do you think? Oh, let me ask you this one before we go to that one. Do you write your own songs?
Yeah, I write my own songs.
What's your take on other artists allowing people to write songs for them?
Other artists allowing people to write songs for
Because
them.
there have been instances where some songwriters, let me put it that way, come to accuse artists for stealing their songs in a way that they've not paid them, but before then releasing the songs that they've recorded from their lyrics.
Some songwriters.
Yes.
I think if you're a songwriter and you come to accuse an artist for not paying you before releasing a song, then I don't think you are really educated about what you are doing as a songwriter, because there's something we call publishing, and there is something we call split sheet, and that is where the publishing comes in. And if you're a songwriter, that is where, even if they are even going to pay you something for writing a song in the first place, but they still have to be a split sheet indicating you as a songwriter, the percentage you are enjoying in the song. So I appreciate it when artists, singers allow people to write for them and they still sing it and it looks very beautiful. But if you're a songwriter and you're not really enlightened about split sheet and publishing, I think there's a lot of things you need to do research on here because it's all part of the industry.
So how did you meet Lincoln, by the way?
Lincoln was...
Because your thinking is different from, it's in a way, I feel like it's in a way, for the few months and in days I've chatted with Lincoln, I feel like he has an impact on you too much.
Yeah, he will always have an impact. He's like a big brother to me. Yeah. He's not more like a manager now. Because he's been a long time friend of mine, elder brother. Yeah, and they've been friends for years, and I mean that was even what convinced him to give me a shot. And now this is where we are. So my relationship and me getting to know him has been really fruitful. Yeah.
So how did the deal with your new record label come to life, and how did they find you? I know they found it probably through Lincoln.
Yeah.
But how did it come to life?
Yeah. We actually had the call since last year, but last year I just went to meet up with my boss, Mr. Sini, and we just got to know each other. I returned back to Upper West, and since then we were just working. we didn't really want to stress things or rush it, so we were working till we dropped water. So when we dropped Wari and Mr. Sini listened to it, he was like, "You guys should come to Accra. We ready." And when we just went there, we did a couple of, listening sessions on me doing freestyles on beats and all that, and we went to the studio. And we cooked Failing and Street Code. And after those two productions, it's a professional studio, not like what we do here. So the sound was really different from there, and it was actually like something you could see huge potential in. So boss was like, "Dude, you need to get the paper signed before we start doing any other investments," and that was how everything was just.
Before I ask you another question, the last time I had a conversation with Napoleon Derry, he's also an industry player. I don't know if you know him.
I know him.
Yeah, I was like, let me see, the producers in Upper West region are kind of lacking some equipment that are facilitating their production at the region. He was like, it's not true. So do you feel like, what you said right now, you feel like, or what you said, you think Upper West music and producers aren't the same like the southern sector? Is that it?
There's huge gap. It's obvious. It doesn't need to be whispered to you. It's obvious. Everyone knows that. There's huge gap between producers at the southern side, and that's because they invest in whatever that they want to do. You understand? Yeah. Over here, there are a lot of factors that if you go to find out why a producer doesn't want to go and enhance his knowledge on production skills, he's going to give you thousands of reasons, some personal, some family, some even regional, excuses, but it doesn't really count. The issue here is that we need to be producing, solid sounds. You understand? Because you can listen to a sound here and it looks normal. When you send it to Accra and you are listening to it, then you feel the difference there. Yeah.
So do you think it's because of the poor production in the region? That's why the artists, their songs aren't going out there?
It's not about the poor production.
But
I think I think we do good productions.
Okay.
The problem we have right now is the mixing and mastering. We don't really have. We only have few, producers. I've worked with a person like Baus Beats. Baus Beats production is very solid. VIB Beats is very solid. When you go to Gali, his production is solid. But what I'm trying to emphasize on is the fact that the mixing side of the production is where we have the problem. And in order to, improve on that, we need to go out, take a few months break, learn some few things, add it up, and then get some secret formulas, and that's just where we are.
There has been this trend, I feel like it's a trend within the region. Some artists just go off and be like, my comeback is going to be harder. And the comeback, you feel like they should, if they had even stopped music totally, it's better. So we are saying that they should go off from, let's say, they should take a break and go back and learn. But here's the case here in the region, when they go off, they are not learning. They are probably doing different things, and which probably pulls them down. If you ask them to go off and take a break, won't it be a factor or something that is going to make them calm down again?
It's not really going to bring them down, affect them. It's all about their perception, how they get their revolution when it comes to songwriting, because that is supposed to be revolutionary. If you're an artist, a painter, whatever that you are doing in art industry, it comes like revolution, and what you think is how the revolution comes. So it's all about just going back, taking a break, improving on yourself. And if the improvements are not seen, when you come, the people are also going to see that.
So do you have any upcoming projects?
Yeah. I think I have my upcoming EP, it was announced early this year, or I think late last year. And we are still working on it, the very beginning EP. Yeah. It will be out this December. And aside from that too...
We're already in December.
Yeah, that's why I said
today's date is what? See today's date.
Yeah. We are not in a rush. You can even come on 29th of December, it's still December. You understand? Yeah. So what I'm saying is that I have my EP coming on. We have what a remix to myself with my brother man, not talk. Yeah. We did some hot magic with that remix, and people should
you have to link him to
expect.
come here.
Yeah, people should expect like hard settings from that. That song is really that remix is really hard. Yeah.
So you shot one of the best music videos in the region. So what's the secret behind that particular shoot?
It's all about management. Yeah.
Simple.
Yeah.
Wow. So how do you see yourself in the next coming years?
The next coming years, it's all in God's hands, but we pray for higher heights. Like, we just don't want to be here. We want to impact on the team, put people on, make sure that this music is selling. It's all about proving a point that music pays. We have people here when you need huge money to go and bring Shatabale here. They go get the money, put them for tables, say carry go, bring them come. But they don't know the essence or the benefits in this industry yet.
Wow.
And that is what we are trying to change. And we are not just doing that by just putting the mantle on ourselves, but we are also working hard. I'm working as hard as possible to make sure that I'm not only putting artists or producers or my team on, but I'm also going to make sure that whatever I do, because I'm a personality that if I don't share same interest with you, I don't roll with you. So I roll with people that have similar interests to myself.
Okay.
And I'm not only rolling with them based on what I can get right now, but it's all about putting them on in the near future. Yeah.
So how did you come up with the Dagador vibe? Because you've claimed a lot of dominance in the region. When the last time I visited a radio station with Mbizo, I don't know if you know him. I went with him plus the whole team. Yeah, but we realized that your name was constantly mentioned and kind of like compared with him at a certain point of the interview. How do you feel like with that vibe?
Compared with him
as in like the name, like you've claimed the dominance and you've been signed to a label. He was questioning like, what's the take? His take on signing to a label. So how did the vibe come about? Because you've claimed a lot of dominance in the region.
Yeah, like I was saying, I was a solid rapper. I know they joke. You see how they talk the English. Yeah. Now they rap basa, but Charlie, now they rap no they sell me. You understand? So when I got a call from Lincoln, I knew Lincoln was somebody or one of the people that we could need if we really want to be seen in this industry.
And you can't take that away from me. There are only few of him in this region. Whatever knowledge you have, whatever ever that you have, but there are only few people in this industry that has influence over a lot of people, that have their own management fundates, and Lakin is one of them. And when he came on board, I was like, dude, how did you to use Dagari? And then he asked Tayo, forth and backward. It wasn't really working out for me, so I was like, well, I'll give it a try, but it needs to sound global. You get, it needs to sound, and it's sounding global. The signature I used was Dagador with the fire. Yeah, Dagador with the fire. So that was how it all came up. And every song I do, I add it up. And I make sure that, the sound I'm bringing sounds as global as I see it. So, yeah, so it started selling and people started loving what I did. At times it's amazing. Like, you don't even record a song. It's not even out yet. But when you flow with it, like,
already enjoying like what you are spitting on the mic, and it's really a blessing. Yeah.
So before we end, I'd like you to give a freestyle before we end the session.
Okay. So I'll give you a teaser on what a remix.
Okay.
So, and it goes like Ware Ulma Ware Kandem Bumma Pendio Che Ulneri Ware Ulma Ware Zintulung Bahira Zinyaga Zung Barelari When I hear my cobalenga, but you know that I'm not shaking. I'm pulling up with my city boys for the wari jigga, we no waiting. Nhari jaga huyenzo, nkonsaga, I swear you like jigga. Nkonton and tonoma, zumba, onayala na hoyala. Charlie, you go hear the rest. My voice not good, so.
Alright. So before we go, I'd like you to put out your social media accounts.
Yeah, so
Before you talk, probably your management contact if someone wants to reach out to you.
yeah,
So you can reach out to your management for that. Be the right person.
So you can reach out to me. You can reach out on my socials on IG. You can reach me out on Facebook, TikTok, X. I think that's Twitter.
Yeah.
Or you can just type Dagador Ganaani.
And your
DAG.
TikTok. You can see you online. Every
Yeah,
time.
Dagador Ganaani. Yeah, I'm always active there. Yeah, like that's what is trending now. So we're always active almost all the time on that platform. So you can get me on all those socials on, Dagador Ganaani, DAGADOR GANAANI. And if you want to stream my songs, just forget about the Dagador and just type Ganaani, GANAANI. Yeah, you can get my songs on Apple Music, Deezer, Spotify, AudioMark, YouTube, 2BDFM, Shazam, all the stores you can think about. Like, yeah, our music is just everywhere. It's global now. Yeah.
What about the management?
So my management, if you want to reach out to my management, I think I'm going to have to call Lincoln's contact right now. So you can reach Lincoln Masasa on 024 489 3208. Yeah, you can reach Lincoln Masasa on that line. And if it's about bookings, bring more money. Yeah.
So before we end this interview, we have a program coming up called the Afro December. Yeah, so if you are going to be in the region from this season, that's 25th, if I'm right. Yeah, 25th December. I hope I'm right. Am I right? 25th December. So there's going to be a program called the Afro December in the Upper West region. So it's going to be free, absolutely free. So guys, link up with them and then turn up and let's enjoy this Afro December. So I'm proudly sponsored by the Gallery Studio, as I said in the beginning of the video. Their contact is 059236552. Bring your portrait or photo shoots for them to get you designed this December and Christmas. And also bring your wedding shoots, video shoots, everything, Sam. They are always ready for you in the studio. They're always available 24/7. So I'm also clothed by Rain Art Gallery. They deal with paintings, fashions, just like what I'm wearing here. So also get them at Mandela Junction. Just their contact is 0544-766-239. 0544-766-239. That's their WhatsApp and then caller line. So I am your host, Magnus, and thanks for coming through.
Yeah.
God bless you.
You're most welcome.
Same journey back.
All right. Yeah. You got some.